became the Native Canadian Centre of Toronto in 1962, and since then has been a key meeting place for all people of all nations from across Canada and, as a matter of fact, from all over the world. As Toronto's oldest Indigenous community organization and one of the original friendship centers in Canada, the NCCT provides social, recreational, cultural, and spiritual services for Indigenous community members and visitors alike. And this totem pole has a really interesting story that really helps define the culture that is our center. The totem pole was donated in 1980 by a very famous artist by the name of Don McClay of a tour group gathering around this piece on the right-hand side. And on the left-hand side, you see the word Anin embedded into the stone in copper. And the reason why this word is important here is because it means hello and or welcome. This piece was painted by Joseph in 1992, commissioned as a gift for one of the executive directors of another Indigenous organization here in the city, who donated it to our center when they retired. Then in the center, we have another 24-inch dream catcher from Kelsey Young. And on the far right side, we have a piece from Inuit artist Annie Palatuk. She first came to our center for our 2022 Indigenous Artisan Marketplace, which is one of the largest open to the public events that the center hosts here on an annual basis. It's a Christmas for over 30 years. The marketplace has been taking place annually. And Annie first came in 2022, and she was so thrilled with her experience that she chose to donate the piece that you see here on the far right to our Early On Children's Education Center. I ask of everyone who's joining us virtually, if you take anything away regarding the programming offered here at the center, listen closely to this one. Because the majority of our clients for the youth program find us through word of mouth. And as somebody who moved to Toronto as an Indigenous youth, I can say from experience that it's not always what you expect it to be when you move here. And it being a place of economic growth, I thought things were going to be very smooth. They were not. And our youth program works with a lot of clients like myself who are new to the city. And the services that they offer can make a huge difference in whether or not a new Indigenous youth is successful in establishing a life for themselves here. The youth program focuses on addressing youth mental health and addictions challenges, housing needs, offering youth employment training, and providing cultural and recreational programs. It continues to be youth-driven and are led by a 9-member youth council. The youth program works with youth between the ages of 12 and 24, and they serve approximately 2,200 individuals per year. Maxine says a dear friend of hers, Cecil Young Fox, once gave her a tour of the Native Canadian Centre of Toronto. He wanted to introduce her to the people who ran the wonderful center and show her the artwork that hangs here. He felt that the center was a place where our people could meet in learning, in sharing, in times of trouble, and in times of celebration. And it's become very well known, not only from visitors all across Canada, but by visitors all around the world. And it continues to operate with the same vision as it was created by Heidi in the past. It is still not only a place for Indigenous artists to showcase their work and bring their work to market here in Toronto and internationally as it now sells online around the world, but we continue that youth training program to this day. And a little more information about our center in closing, we serve close to 40,000 meals to the hungry through our seniors program every year. We host over 500 youth training and support events per year. 250 plus free to the public events per year, cultural or educational events. And we provide social services to up to 4,300 youth and much more. Again, my name is Zechariah James. It's been my pleasure to be your virtual tour guide for today, and I will hang out to answer